And who do you think that we should meet next?
The amazing talent that has come out of Wayland High School is pretty impressive. And today, we're going to meet someone who has not one but 2 Emmys to his name. And he started at Waycam. Let's go meet him. Today on Meet Our Neighbors, we are meeting someone that was a high school student here in Wayland. And he's back, so I don't know if that means he's still in high school. We're going to have to ask him. But Joseph Bushee, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. If you're in high school, then you're doing really well with your beard.
No, it's been a couple of years now. You know, every year you get one more year further away.
Oh, that's how math works, I guess.
That's how math works.
So what was your connection to the high school, to where we're at?
So when I was in high school, I graduated Wayland High School class of 2010. And when I was in high school, my junior year, I became interested in Waycam. I took a class taught by Mr. Jim Mullane. And from that point on, I just kind of fell in love with TV production. I would go out with my buddy Alex Marks, and we would film with one camera and a microphone plugged into the camera. We would film the boys' varsity basketball games, and we both loved it so much we kept asking Mr. Mullane, hey, like, what else can we do? What else can we do? And we helped him out over the summer. And then it became such a big thing that our senior year, we were hosting Sports Update. We had multi-camera recordings of the boys' varsity football games, where we were on top of the press box calling the games. And then we did the first ever live sports production for Waycam when we brought live TV into the basketball arena over here. And we were broadcasting live boys' varsity basketball games.
What were the nerves like for that?
I mean, you're just a kid having fun, so like you're still trying to figure out like how this all works. But at the same time, as I was doing all this, like I knew I loved it. Like, you know, trying to find your purpose, and you know, you're still in high school, so you don't really know what your purpose is yet.
I'm still waiting to find out mine, so we'll see.
But like I knew how much excitement I got from working in production, either in front of the camera, behind the camera, the hours that were put into it. I knew that it was really something that I wanted to do. And you know, Jim alluded to it earlier when we were all talking, like I spent 500 hours here or whatever. I don't know if that's actually accurate, we'll see, but I had way more fun here than I was, you know, at home doing homework, sorry teachers. But I had a blast here, and I knew it was something that I wanted to continue. So after I graduated in 2010, I went on to Boston College, where I was part of Boston College Television, which was the TV club on campus. My junior and senior year of college, I was the president of Boston College Television. We did a ton of stuff there, a couple sports shows included, and from there I started to realize like this is definitely something that I want to do. So I graduated BC 2014. And January of 2015, I started at ESPN as a production assistant, and I'm still there to this day.
When you took the class, did you have any idea that you liked all of this, or was it just, I need to fill this spot, so I'm going to do it and see what happens?
So going through the classes, it sounded interesting. Like growing up, I always loved, you know, taking pictures, like either with disposable camera, digital camera, whatever. Like when we would go on family trips, I would always be the one with the camera, and I always thought that was cool. And I saw this as an opportunity to do something at least similar to that. And Mr. Mullane just kind of, in the best way possible, let us do whatever it is that we wanted to do and have fun with whatever it was that we wanted to do. And you know, I say it to this day, like I've done so much even just at ESPN, but there's no way I would be where I am right now with these 2 Emmys. No way I'm there without Mr. Mullane. Like putting all of this passion like just pushing me to do whatever it is that I wanted and have fun with it all. Like honestly, without him, none of this is possible.
So I did notice that you brought some some things with
Yeah,
you.
a little bit of hardware.
Yeah, do you normally just bring these?
No,
Where you
no.
go?
Usually they sit on a bookcase at the house. They had a little bit of dust. They've been sitting up there for a while, but dusted them off, brought them up here. Thought I'd share them with y'all.
What did you win them for?
So, two of these Emmys, both for Outstanding Studio Show Daily, for the show that I work on, which is SportsCenter at ESPN. The first one.
A lot of people might have heard that.
Yes, yep. The ESPN, sports show, sports news, highlights, everything you want, we've got it. But I won these. First one was in 2020, 2021. The whole country basically shut down, but we kept going because that's part of our mission. It literally says it when you drive into work. It says it in big letters on the side of the building to serve sports fans anytime, anywhere. So we kept serving the sports fans, coming up with different random, ridiculous things to cover. Hey, like there's no sports today, but this happened in sports on this day, X amount of years ago, and diving in on that. Or there was a 30 for 30 documentary going on about Michael Jordan and the Last Dance and achieving the second three-peat. So when we would follow that, when SportsCenter would follow that, we would dive in on those Michael Jordan Bulls teams, and we'd try to get guests surrounding those Michael Jordan Bulls teams to just talk about that, and really made up content kind of out of nothing. And because of that, we were rewarded for it, and I was just a small part of it. But we won our first Emmy in, I think, over 10 years in 2020, and then we followed it up 2022, 2023. We won it again. A lot more sports to choose from that time around, but yeah, it was another just small part of that, but fortunate nonetheless.
It's striking to me that the first Emmy, you essentially were doing the same thing that you were doing in high school. It was do what you want to do, because you really didn't have a choice in that. You didn't have certain sports things that were going on at that time. It was, please, we need content. So there's a direct connection.
Yeah, but I mean, that's why I love my job so much. Like even today, like when you're producing a SportsCenter, there's no rules. Like yes, there's certain things that we should probably be seeing and showing our audience what's going on in the world of sports, but like there's no clear cut, this is how it needs to be presented. You can come into work and have a ridiculous idea or an idea of how to treat something, and then the next day you're doing a similar team, covering a similar team, and you're treating it an entirely different way. There's just no rules, and that's how you're able to have fun.
I've talked with quite a few people at this point. You have a passion for this.
I do.
It is palpable.
Yes. That
seems to have begun from high school.
Of course.
And it's all been sports, or have you ventured into other genres?
It's really mainly all been sports for about as long as I can remember. But like I remember, we would go to the town hall and we would film the town hall meetings. I remember we would do some of the theater projects. We would have multi-camera setups of any of the theater performances here at the high school, and we would film those. It was really at the time when I was in high school, anything that I could do just to keep doing more of it, regardless of what it was. I definitely had the most fun doing the sports, but whatever I could do to keep doing it and continue to feed the appetite that I had for all of this.
You've been behind the camera. You have been a commentator when in high school. What do you do now?
So right now, my current job title is a content producer, which is kind of vague, but overseeing content. But really, you're a step below full-fledged producer. But right now, I'm getting the opportunities to produce SportsCenter, handful of those a month, which has been really rewarding. But the other aspect of it, you're still working on shows, you're contributing to shows, you're producing guest segments with our talent. Sometimes you're traveling, you're on the road sometimes. And then another part of it is you're basically leading a group of 3 to 4 production assistants a night, where each production assistant has their own game to watch, and from that you come up with a highlight plan. So you're telling the story of that game to then put onto SportsCenter every night. And so that's what I've been doing for the last 6 years or so, teaching the PAs and then trying to grow myself as well.
I never thought about there has to be someone that comes up with the actual highlights.
Yes.
They're watching the games in real time?
Watching the games in real time.
That doesn't
most part.
stink. Like, sorry guys, I need to watch sports
Yeah.
for a living.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it boils down to it, yes, I get paid to watch sports, and it's pretty awesome.
And you get some pretty cool
yeah,
things as
yeah,
a result.
yeah. They threw those in as well. Yeah.
Do you have any dreams or moments that you would love to produce or be a part of that would just be the pinnacle of your career?
So, I mean, it's really cliche, but I wrote a paper freshman year of college about producing SportsCenter, and now like I'm here.
You're living your dream.
I'm literally living my dream. So like being able, every opportunity that I get to actually produce SportsCenter, make the decisions, like collaborate with so many people and figure out what we're gonna cover, like I'm fulfilling something that like I didn't think was really as possible as it actually was, and now here I am, which is pretty awesome. So I'm kind of already fulfilling it as we speak.
What did you learn in high school that you, from WACAM in particular, that you take into your daily job?
I think some of it's just have fun. Like Mr. Mullane put up with a lot with us. Like just there'd be tons of times where we were just messing around. We were still having fun, and at the end of the day, we still got the job done. And I think that's, you know, where I am now, when I'm in charge of as many people as I am, when I am producing the shows or working on shows, I try to still have as much fun as possible because I think when everybody's having fun and everybody's having a good time, we're all clicking. Like, yes, we have a job to do, but there's no reason why that job can't be fun. There's no reason why we can't be ridiculous and mess around, as long as we're getting the job done.
It is a really good feeling to feel like you're not working when you're working.
Right.
What would you say to people that are in town that maybe have kids that are interested, or maybe teenagers that are thinking, well, there's that building over there, has that office, I don't really know what it does. What would you say to folks who are just kind of maybe tiptoeing toward seeing what happens here?
Come on down, just check it out. The opportunities here are endless. Like even at work, when I'm meeting with my direct reports as that are production assistants, like they might be assigned to be working on SportsCenter, but I always tell them, like, you don't have to love being on SportsCenter right now. Like, you're new to this company. What I want you to do is kind of figure out what you like to do. And from there, my job as your manager is to help you get to wherever it is that you want to go. If it's SportsCenter, awesome. If it's somewhere else, that's fine. It's my job to help you get there. So just come on down and see what we have to offer here at WACAM. Like, you could be involved with the movie production side of things. You could be involved with the sports side of production of things. It did a ton for me. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without what I learned at WACAM, without Jim Mullane. Like, I wouldn't be at ESPN with 2 Emmys. So it's done a lot for me, and I think it can do a lot for other people too. Just be curious.
When we're in high school, we all have big dreams. Sometimes those dreams end up becoming reality. And for Joe, it was palpable. You could probably feel it through the camera. And it all started with the local cable access channel. I find out almost every day that even though we are talking about WACAM, people are still like, who? Well, it's time that we start paying attention, because the talent is here, the opportunities are endless, and you've got someone who is willing to mentor our kids, and who knows, they may grow up to have an Emmy or 2 as well. Who do you think that we should meet next?